I'm going to show you guys how to do a really, really quick out the door eye look. I'm not going to do my brows on camera, although I'm telling you a really, really quick way to do your brows, and I've shared it before, is using a pencil like this. This one is from Chanel. And what I like about this is that it's got this nice little angle on here. See that? It's a nice thick angle, and I can just go in like this, and do my brows. So you've seen me do it a lot of times, okay? Really easy if you want to be able to create a really quick eyebrow. I love this. And I do really like their brush as well. So if you can't do this one, look for an eye pencil like that. That's thick and has an angle. Anastasia has one, but I like this one better because this one's a little bit thicker than that one. That one's a little bit too small. This one is just like, for me, it's like one and done. I can just do my eyebrows in a really quick time. And you know how much of a pain it is to do your brows? This is going to make it easy. So I'm going to say, it's been a repurchase. Haven't found anything else I like better, and stays on me all day. And then this pencil too, or this brush, I use with it as well. It just makes it easy for me to blend my brows and all of that. So I just wanted to share that because I'm not going to share it on camera. And the other thing I want to tell you is I have to use my eyelashes. I'm going to put eyelashes on because my eyelashes have grown out to the point where I'm starting to shed a little bit. People always freak out when I say that because they're like, oh my gosh, yeah. Just like your hair on your head falls off, the hair on your body falls off, you shed. And since my lashes are so thin, it just, when they shed, I end up with a bald spot. So I'm just telling you that. So when you don't have to do that, you don't have to do, like, brows are really quick, and then your lashes, you can just quick curl and put your mascara and go. This is going to be quick and easy for you. Okay. The two colors I'm going to show is these two right here. You don't have to use two. You can just do one shadow. Really quickly, I am going to apply my eye primer first. Always make sure you use some sort of a shadow primer. If you use a foundation or concealer, it's just not going to work as well as a shadow eyeshadow primer. The one that I've been using for a while, it's been a repurchase, and I've tried some other ones and I haven't found anything else that I like better right now. So until something else comes along, this is the one I'm using, and it's from Trish McAvoy, and it is in the color, what does it say? Class, I think it's a sand. So I'm just going to put that on. Do you see what it does too right away? Do you see how it, first of all, it covers up my veining, my redness, and all of that. Plus, you don't have to put on, I feel like I put too much on. You don't have to put as much eyeshadow on. Just make sure you blend it well. I just use my fingers. You can get all fancy and use a little brush if you want to. And good for you if you want to do that. I just use my fingers. Once I do that, there's a couple different options that you can do. I am going to use the Charlotte Tilbury, but you can use eyeshadow sticks. I'm just going to grab a couple that are right in front of me. I'm more than this. These ones were gifted to me from Laura Mercier a while ago, but I have some that I purchased as well back there. These are the caviar sticks. I love these. These are really great too because you can just take it right off like this, and you can put it on your eye, and then you can blend it out. I've shared videos on it. I'll share more, okay? And today I'm going to show you this. By the way, she changed the name of her shadows because Charlotte Tilbury sold her company. So the names have changed for some reason on some of the shadows. They're the same colors, but the names have changed. So the color that I'm going to use, I'm going to use this one because, are these two, because this is what I used in a recent video. So I'm using Mona Lisa and Marie Antoinette. And I think Marie Antoinette is now, I believe Marie Antoinette is now a pearl something, oyster pearl or something like that. And I can't remember what this one is. So first, I'm going to put this one on first because you can see the two colors. One's a little bit lighter, one's darker. See, can you see? There we go. So I want to put the darker one on the outside. You can use this all over your eye if you want, you know, like down here on your lid and do like a smoky look or whatever. But we're just going to do it this way. And I'm using my REPHR brush number 12. I love these brushes and they clean up really well. Just a little FYI. So I'm going to go in with this, and I'm just going to take my brush like that and just kind of dip it in there. I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it right on the outside of my eye. I feel like I need to get more. There we go. You don't want to get too much, and if you do, yeah, see that time I got a little too much. I'm going to wipe some of it off, blot it on. I have a towel on my lap. So I'm just going to take it, I'm going to keep it on the end right now. You don't want to go really far out, and I know you're probably freaking out. If you do this, don't freak out. I promise you, it's going to look better. Okay, so I'm putting your eye and I'll go, oh my God, it looks like a big blob. Big blob. I said blah, blah, blah. So we're going to keep it right there. Now I'm going to wipe that brush off. Now I'm going to go in and I am going to take this brush. This is my REPHR brush number 15. It's a nice fluffy brush, but it's not too big. It's a little bit smaller than this one right here, which is the REPHR number 16. You can see the difference between the two. I'm going to take this one. I'll hold my hand back and I'm going to start really lightly. When you're touching the shadow, you are like barely touching it. You're not going in there and really like blending it. You're not going to go in there like this and blend it. You want to hold your hands back by the brush, and you just want to lightly blend. And I want to blend in this crease area here because I want to open up my eye, want to make my eye, I want it to look bigger. And because my eyes are sagging, so you can see it on this side, see that skin? So if I put the shadow there, if I lifted my eyes and put the shadow there, when I rest my eyes, you're not going to see the shadow. So you always want to relax your eye like I'm doing, and we're just going to, it's kind of like you're buffing it out at this point. Don't worry about this edge. I'm going to clean it up here, and I'll show you how to clean up at the end too if you get a little bit too much outside there. We just want to go really lightly and blend. You see how that blob just turned into a shadow? And always have, I say this all the time, but I have a lot of new subscribers here. Always make sure you have a mirror that's close to you. For this lady, I gotta have 10 magnifying girl because I cannot see. And you also want to have one like at a distance, either in your makeup room or your bathroom or wherever you put your makeup on, because you're gonna get two different perspectives. When you're looking close up, you might go, oh, that looks good. You're going to look far away and say, what the hell is that? Okay. So just take your time and blend it. This is this is a quick and easy look, but I'm explaining it. So it's not going to be a 2-minute video. And then just blend it like this. Now at this point, I'm going to start to blend some of that in here too. But this outside part is always going to look a little bit darker because that's where I put the color the heaviest there. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going from the corner of my eye up there just to kind of slightly clean that up a little bit. I'm going to take that same brush and I'm wiping it off. Make sure that you are wiping your brush off in between because you want to get some of that product off that got picked up so you're not like applying like a lot of color everywhere. Okay, so that's all I'm doing is just lightly buffing this out. So you could at this point leave it. I'm going to blend this a little bit more, by the way, but at this point you can leave it. You don't have to use another eyeshadow. But right here it looks a little bit, see, I can see it in the monitor, I can see it in my far away mirror. So close up it looks good, and far away I can see. So I'm going to look at my mirror from far away. And I need to blend this right here. If you feel like you still need to soften it, and I feel like I do a little bit more, I'm going to take this powder. This is just my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder. You can use your setting powder. You can use a finishing powder. And this is actually setting powder. I'm just going to take a little bit of it on this brush here, and I'm just going to really lightly, just on the edges, just soften the edges out a little bit. So like I said, I can leave it like that. That could be it. I can go ahead and put a little bit underneath my eye. I'll show you that. I'm just going to use what's on this brush. The same brush I did on the outside. Okay, so I can just do that and leave it. Do my lashes and everything, and I can just leave it. But I'm going to go in and use this lighter color too. But if you don't have time, you don't have to do this. And this is going to go a lot faster if you're not, like I'm explaining what I'm doing. So it's not going to be as fast of a thing, but when you do it yourself, it'll be a lot quicker. So then I'm going to go in and I'm going to use my REPHR brush number 2, and I'm going to dip into the lighter color here. And then I'm going to only apply it right here, and I'm going to tap it on. I want to tap it right there. Right on my lid, but I don't want to bring it all the way out there. You can do more dramatic eye too. You can add that color and this outside color, you can put a little bit more in there and make it even more dramatic and give that little bit of like spotlight in the middle, have darker all the way even on that side, but I'm not doing that today, but you can do that. Now I'm going to take that one brush and I just want to lightly tap right here where that darker color is and the lighter color kind of ends here. I just want to blend it a little bit because, and really lightly, I'm barely touching it because I don't want it to look like I just slapped on color there. So you can see what that looks like. I'm going to finish my eyes and I will be right back. This is my final eye look. Get a little bit closer so you can see. Really easy to do. Not complicated at all. So if you were in a really, really quick hurry, you could just use one cream shadow. If you were using one of Laura Mercier's, again, you could use a color which is, this is similar to the one that I use. I'm going to show you so you can kind of see. Look how similar. It's really similar, isn't it? So you can use a color like this, put it on the end only, blend, 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 and you can be done. Because remember, most of the color, that dark color, is going to be on the outside, so it's almost going to make it look like you have two different colors as you saw in the video, even though you just have one color. Or you can do a really light color, like this rose gold color would be really, really pretty color. Let's see if I can put this on my hand. See how light that is? I don't always like to wear light colors like that for me, because I like to put shadow up there to kind of lift my eyes a little bit more, and I just feel like when I do just one light shadow all over, it's just not enough for me. I need that depth in my eyes. But if you're someone that just wants like a one and done, really quick look, something like this in this shadow stick, caviar stick would be really, really nice, a light color like that. So if you're really in a hurry to go and you want to do something really quick, I know it seems like it's not complicated. I could do this really quick, but when I'm explaining, it's going to take me a little longer. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too. You can follow me on all the socials, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye. Hold your head back, and or not your head back. Hold your head back. Okay. Okay, this I don't, what is, okay. Okay. Swear I feel like I have a kitty here on me. Kitty here. This light, let me do it again.